Boom, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 boom, bum, 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 bum. Du, 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 du. Mhm, 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 mhm. And we are live. Okay, let me check one thing here. Alright, all good. Got everything up and running. So, in this case, we are all set up to start, well, to continue rigging this Charonosaurus. And by the way, this is a model made for the Divine Beasts team, Path of Titans. So, if you are playing Path of Titans, you should check it out. Pretty good. So from the previous live, I didn't change much. I did some weight painting and stuff, but that was it. But I still am going to do a retopology on this boy later. And I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to get some better deformations. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm going to start on this one here then. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And also, there are some links down the description for donations if you would like it, and if you would like to help us a little bit. Also, there are links for our stores, so you can help us in another way and also get some quality assets for you. And of course, the Discord server. There's also a link down there. So if you want to join us in some other things that we only do in Discord, then yep. So let's get it started. Okay, so for today, I'm mainly going to do the arms, the legs, and possibly add some extra bones that I said that I was going to add. Basically, the one here and some just to make this thing jiggle a little bit. The way the topology is at the moment, it's going to be kind of difficult to get something good going, but I'll just put it there just in case. And after, I'll be able to just weight paint it. So let's start it. Just gonna need to select these guys here. Send them to our temporary collection. And there we go. And now let's check it. I most likely will change this here later. Or maybe not. No, I don't think so. It's gonna stay like this. No problems. So I just want to get these three. Yukta! Hello! Put it there. And create switch chains. And there we go. We got it. So let's make this quite simple. So basically, I want this here to have the IK. So I'm going to create an intermediate. Didn't work for some reason. Ah, that's why. Okay. Let me select everybody, clear parent, disconnect. I don't want bones connected. MCH and the root. no need. Just select that one, and now it works. Okay, so with this, now I'm gonna need to create another bone down here. So non-deformed bone, just keep it there. And let me place it around here. And flatten it on the ground. Good. Now I can just change the name to something a little bit better, which is going to be control ik arm dot l. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna select this one, then shift shift X to move it in all directions, but the X-axis, align it to the world. Scale it down a little bit. Something like this is already fine. And now I can just grab this one to make a line. So there we go. Rotate it a little bit. Cursor there. Selection to cursor, shift in and align it to the world. So this one is the control IK arm pull, and that's it. Dot L. Let me control C this name just so I can put it here. And this one is gonna be called vis for visibility, and pull line because it's gonna be, as you imagined, the line. So this one parented with this one, and this is basically done. So I'm just gonna get, oh, actually, this needs to be parented down here. So there we go. We got that one. We got this one. 1, 2. Put it there. Now if I move this, we have that movement. Pretty good. But I want this here to follow this here. So there. And stretch to. Okay. Now I can just use the tweak shape for that one. And it's here. Then where is the tweak? There it is. Do not scale to the bone size. Let's just make it a little bit smaller. Maybe 0.8 should be fine. Wireframe and width 2. Okay, now this one, I'm gonna have to create a new shape, and in this case it's gonna be a line. So there we go. Done. That's it. So now if I move this, there is a line pointing to where this pole target is actually changing stuff. So now we're gonna need to get a 3D cursor there, just so we can get the pole target in the correct place. So there we go, it's behind, so -90. Then let's rotate and try to get this part as close as possible to the 3D cursor. Oh, there. I see. Yeah, I think this here is the closest. Oh boy, there we go. Okay, so all good. Select this one, let's move it. Working. Perfect. And if I move this, that back there is also moving together. If I rotate, there we go. Everything working as it should. Beautiful. One other thing that I'm gonna want to do, but I'm gonna do it later, is to have this here also being affected by the IK. But at the moment, we don't need that. We just need to get this here switching to these other two when I change the parameters in here. Let me just put this back to IK, and well, let's go. Delete rigger, copy transforms to chain from prefix mch ik to prefix mch switch. The constraint name ik switch. Beautiful. Click on it again, and then we're gonna have Control FK this time, and here FK. Okay, nice. All of that working good. I just need to get the correct parameter, which is this one. So there, copy as a new driver, and paste it here. So there, paste driver, right click, copy driver to select it. Good. So if I change this, we can see that something is moving in the screen. That's all good. What I need now is just to grab these bones and copy the transforms of the MC switch. So there we go. Copy transforms to chain. Let me Control C, Control V there, and this is ORG only, and here IKFK switch. Boom, there we go. So now, if I simply move like this, there we go. We have it working the way that it should. The only problem is that everything is kinda in a weird place. So let's go, all of them selected. GXX to move on the global X -1, and put it there. Control and deselect. Shift R to repeat, and Control, Shift R. There we go, all good. So now if I get this and move it, there we go, it's working. But it's still not working the way that we think this is actually good. For that, I'm gonna do something to this guy here. First of all, let's create an intermediate bone, and let me select it. Whoops. Not L, there. No, let me just put this one. Align it to the world. Okay. And then let's get back to pose mode. Now I can simply get here, grab this one, shift select that one over there, Control Shift C, transformation, extrapolate and put it local and local. And well, let's map it from location to location. Let's see, I'm gonna grab this one here first. G, Z, let's bring it up, around 0.5 should be good. Just so we see how much this here is going to move. So we moved it 0.5 meters up. And we are going to move this one here then. How much? Let's see. 0.1 is already good, I would say. So let's see. Yeah, this by itself is already pretty good. But this is not good enough, because we want the best. So there we go. Let's move it forward by minus 0.75 should be good. So minus 0.75. There we go. Select this one. In the Y then, it's minus 0.75 there. How much do I want it to move on here? Maybe this much. The same amount actually should be good. So now we already have something like this, which looks a lot better than it was before. Don't worry about the deformations, and this is just an automatic weight painting. So there we go. And at last, let's see, which one should we use? Maybe moving forward. Yeah. So let's just get it back to 0.75. I imagine this is 0.75. I also want this here to rotate. So it's like this. I'm gonna change this to transformation, lock for location, shift to D, and then it's going to try to do it twice. But I'm gonna change it to rot this time. And we're going to map the location. Let me just put this one back to 0. Map the location to rotation this time. And in this case, I'm working with the y-axis, but I want to rotate on the x-axis, and so I need to change this one to y. Then, if it's minus 0.75 there, what do I want to do with this here? I want to move it to minus something as well. So, minus 6, maybe. That looks good. Let me see. Alt G. Yep. There we go. This looks really good. Extremely good. But then this here is still not done, because I don't want it to work when I'm not using IK. So I'm gonna have to do something about it. And for that, let's just get back here, copy this driver, and paste it here. Now I can just edit and change this to a scripted expression and make it 1 minus. Because 0 is IK, so this is supposed to be active just when the IK is active. So now I can just copy the driver from this one to this one, and we are good. So if I do this here and I change to FK, everything goes back to place. So I don't need to worry about that. Okay, let's get everybody back in place. Delete rigger, and now let's create some collections here. Let's see. This is going to be the arms collection. So there we go, arms. Inside of the arms, we're going to have the arm.l, the arm.r. Inside of the arm.l, we're going to have arm fk.l and ik.l. And the same thing with this other one. So this is R, this is fk, and let's make it ik here. All right. So all of that complete. Now we just need to get things back in place. So Ctrl F, MCH, switch. They can go to MCH collection. Let me see this one here. MCH collection. This one, MCH collection. And then let's see. This one is going to here and here. Okay. Now let's Ctrl F again. Let's get FKs. All the FK bones, they are going to the FK collection there. And let's see. Oh, yeah, of course, the ORG ones. Select all of them. They also need to go to the ORG collection. And what is left here now is just the IK ones. So IK to the IK collection. Okay, now we got everyone here. I'm just going to grab all of them. Since they are in the left side, I'm going to make them red. So there you go. For my rigs, normally what I'm doing nowadays is getting the tweaks green, the middle bones yellow, the right ones blue, and the left ones red. It's just a way to see things a little bit better when animating. Okay, so we got all of those in place. They are all selected, I imagine. Let me just do this and just in case. There, okay, all of them selected. Let's go back here and symmetrize. And we got a problem. Because, let's see, Intelligent Rigger. I didn't select one of these. Possibly. I should have selected all of them. Ah, yeah, of course. It's missing the MCH ones. So there we go. There. Those there. And this one up here as well. Okay, now all of them selected. Symmetrize. Get back to pose mode. Everything looks fine. The only problem here is that these have the wrong color. I just need to change this. Set the bone color. We're good. And another thing, actually. Let me Ctrl F. Switch. Isolate them. I'm just gonna grab these. One of them. And there we go. Charonosaurus. Right click. Copy as a new driver. Paste driver. Right click again. Copy driver to select it. And this is it. And for this one, now Alt H. And we're gonna need to do the same here. So paste it. Right click. Edit. A scripted expression. 1 minus. Put it there. Okay, and this is all good. Copy and paste. Good. Now this here should be working just like the other side. So there it's working. And if I turn this, there we go. Working as well. Beautiful. So I save it. It's already all working, so we are good. Now we can start working on the legs, and these ones, they are actually going to be easier because we don't have this mechanism here for the legs. So let's get to it. Put there. Temp. And here, go down a little bit. Create switches. We're good. Save. Let's put that down there. And there we go. Select this one. This is going to be the IK target. So just create the intermediate. Let me just put the 3D cursor there for now. Just so I can add a non-deformed bone. Put it down. Shift S. Oops. Actually, point 3D cursor. Shift S. Cursor to origin. Z0. There we go. Now I can just move this back. And let's change it back to individual origins. Scale it down. And good. Let's change the name as well. So F2, Control, IK, leg.L. Okay, and this here parented with this here. I'm gonna select this one. Shift D, Shift X, and just so it doesn't move on the X axis. And align it to the world. Make it a little bit smaller. Like this. And parent it with this guy. Another thing. This one. Let me shift it. Rotate. I want it to be pointing right there. And with the Z-axis pointing up. Do I need to do it? Not really. But it's good. So, let's see, going down here. There, select these two, stretch 2. This one I can just change the shape to be the line. So it's down here. Let's search for line. Put it there. Wireframe 2. Good. This one is going to be the tweak. So let's go tweak. Do not scale. Wireframe 2. And the size I want it to be 0.8. Just like the one forward. The arms, let's say. Okay, so this is looking good. Now I just need to get this here, int, this one, inverse 1, 2, 3, click. And let's check. Okay, so far so good. Now, just get the pole target to actually work. So getting there, constraints. Let's select the armature. And now we select the bone. Let me see. I have to change the name here. So let's change it to Control IK leg pole.L. Control C on it, and just to change this one as well. This one needs to be this for visibility, pole line. Just to keep it the same way. Okay, that's good. Pole angle, let's put it 90. And from here, same idea, just get really close and tweak this value until we get as close as possible to that 3D cursor there. So let's see. Oh boy, okay. Good. This should be fine. How do I know it's fine? I just switch from pause mode to edit mode really fast, and I see if something is twitching and it's not, then we're good. Okay, so for this one, this is actually complete. I just need to make the switching again. So there we go. Select all of those, all of these, and get here, copy transforms. This one, copy back down here. First, we're gonna do the MCH IK. So there we go. It's gonna be IK switch. Yeah. Copy transforms, this time to contrary FK. FK switch. And at last, we're gonna need to do the same, but with these guys here. Let me get all of those. Boom. All of them selected. Copy transforms, Ctrl C, Ctrl V up there. This here ORG, and here it's IK FK switch. Good. Now I can just, whoops, grab the switches. Yeah. And do the same thing that I did with the arms, but now with the legs. So copy as a new driver and just paste it here. Let's paste it. Right click on it again and copy driver to selected. No, wrong one. Ctrl Z. It's actually down here. So copy, no, paste. There we go. Copy driver to selected. Noise. All good. Let's see if we change. We see it moving. So that's beautiful. Select all of them. G, Z, well, X twice, -1, because we just moved it by 1. Shift R to repeat. And they should be in place. Let's see. Yep, they are. Let's check. This here, working. Yep. Nice. And again, let's see if I just move this up and change this. Yep, they're changing. So we are pretty much done with this. Just need to create the collections. Oh, there we go. Collection, first legs, and leg.l, leg.r. This one, we're gonna have the leg fk.l, leg ik.l. Here the fk.r and the ik.r. I think I'm going to do something like this as a script, because doing it all the time is kind of complicated. So I'll see. Okay, so in this case, let's just grab all of them and change the color. So, set the color. Okay, that's good. Now we just need to get things in their correct place. First of all, switches, MCH, ORGs, ORG. Okay, so anything that has int or intermediate goes to MCH as well. Control F again, FK. FKs go to FK, of course. And at last, the IK, which is just what is left, goes to IK. Good. So I have everything here. At least I should have. And there we go. They're all selected. Everyone is selected as well. Down here. Symmetrize. Let's check. Anything broken? I don't think so. So let's just change this. Set the color. And let's see. Now we just need to get the switch again. Got the switch. All of these switches. Here. Copy as a new driver. Paste it here. And paste. Wow, copy driver to selected. This should be all for the main part. Let me see. So yeah, it's working, good. And another interesting thing is that this year is automatically changed according to the values here. So if I want to work on FK, I don't need to see the IK. So the IK is turned off. This is one of the benefits of doing the rig properties in the script instead of putting it in a bone custom property, for example. Okay. So let's save it. And for the other bones, well, they basically, let me just come back here, def. They are literally just a simple bone, deformed bone. Now I put it where I want it to be deformed. So for example, this part, I want this to be parented with that. So this here is def belly. And I would also add something else around here, maybe. I think I'm actually going to put it down like this and this. Select these two, disconnect, and there we go. I'll see if this actually works. At the moment, I don't think it will be very good, but it should be okay. So let's get this one. Def do lap 001 and paste it here 002. This one is parented with that one, and this one, well, for now it's parented with this here, but I think it should be parented with something else. In this case, maybe this one, because it's like right below it. So yep, this should be good. But then the controls, they're gonna be a little bit different. Let me just select these 3 new bones. And, well, I would also do the tongue, but I think I'm gonna do the tongue after I do the retopology of this creature and this Charonosaurus. Just so it's a little bit easier. Okay, so I got that there. And we need to create ORGs. We don't need this anymore. We can go back to keeping the temporary collection as the active. Now we got these. There. Let's just go to pose mode and bind them, just so when we weight paint, the ORG is actually going to move the deformed bones. So basically, this here would move the belly, and this here would move this part down, and this would move this part up. But the way it is at the moment, it's kinda weird. So we need to do something about it. How? Select that one. And I'm actually going to create bones on points. Let me see if it is going to work. Yes, it did. And that's good. Make them smaller. Something like this is good. So 02, 03. That's awesome. Let's see. This one parented up there. This one parented with this one. Let's change the name. This is now going to be the control do lap .001. I'm going to change it to something else later. Just keep it like this because it's easier. Blender can simply just get this and rename it for me. I have 2 bones here. Remove that. Now there we go. This one parented with that one. See anything else? Nope. This here. Control V. 003. Okay, good. Select all of them. And let's clean the names. Good. These are completely parented to different things, so I can use the stretch to option. So this here gonna be stretch, well, gonna be the target and for stretch and for that one. This one, there, and there. So now that I have something like this, I can move it like this. So you already can see how this is going to be like. This here, moving there, and this here, moving there. Now, one thing that I want to do is to make these guys parented with multiple bones. And so in this case, we need to use armatures. And to use the armature constraint, we need to remove the parents. Otherwise, it's going to be moved by the parent and by the constraint. So let's see. Let me just select all of them. And no, this one above there, we don't need to do anything actually. It's just these 2 here, maybe. So there, create intermediate. And for this intermediate bones, let me see, MCH, there. And this one, MCH, and there. Clear parent. Okay, all good. So this one in the middle here is actually kind of simple. I'm gonna try to do something not that complicated. So I just need to add an armature constraint. 2 bones. They are both from the Charonosaurus, and I want this to be controlled by the control to lap 3 and by the control to lap 1. That's it. So what is it going to do? Basically, if I move this here, okay, let me see. I got the armature modifier in the wrong thing. It's in this one. So let me get that and then shift select this one, copy to selected. Okay, good. And then I can just remove that one. Now, if I move this, I can see that the middle part is moving half as much. That's basically because, let's get back here. This armature this armature constraint has the weight of 1 in the dewlap 1 and the dewlap 3. If I normalize it, it's half influence for each of them. That's it. Now, for this one down here, I want something a little bit different. Maybe I want the scapular. Nah, I'm gonna get the arm actually. Okay. So this one is going to be driven by the chest, the scapula, well, not the scapula, the upper arm, and the first neck bone. So there we go. Armature, add 1, 1, 2, and 1. So all of them, the same thing. This one by the chest. This one by the ORG upper arm. ORG upper arm. And by the ORG. Hello? Okay, let me get it from here. ORG neck 001. There we go. Okay, that's all good. Now we just need to dial down some things. First of all, the chest can have a weight of 0.5. The arms, they have a weight of 0.2. Hello, yo Mo, Happy New Year. 0.2 in this one as well, and the neck 0.5. So actually I can put this one 0.75 and this one 0.5. Yeah, that should be good. Normalize. Now we got this. Let's see if I move this up. There we go. So it's going up. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more. Now this is good. How was your New Year and Christmas? It was pretty good actually. We had churrasco. So a lot of meat. There we go. This is good. If I just move this, I'm gonna have something like that, which is also good. And if I move this, well, nothing actually changes because this is IK. So there we go. If we do something like this, this is not bad. If I do it like this, and this is moving with the neck, I think I don't want this one to move with the neck. So let's remove the neck. No need. Oh. So let's see. How is it now? Better. Nice, 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 nice. But if I move this one, see, that is also moving. So this is actually how it works. Something similar can be done with clothes as well. So yeah, nothing too fancy. The only problem is that for clothes we would need a lot more bones than this here. It all depends. Now for this one, I would still need to weight paint it there. But I think this is actually it for today, and not only for today, but for this a Charonosaurus. And so this was actually the fastest rigging session that we've ever had. But still, tomorrow, most likely I'm going to start another dinosaur. So that's going to be interesting. What? Yep. There we go. This is pretty good. So quick. Yep. Yeah, it's mainly because this one, the way it was with the topology, I couldn't do much interesting things with it. So I will have to do the retopology for this one. But yeah, which dinosaur? Let me remember real quick which dinosaur it was. I think it's a Carno. Is it? It's from Heyo Arc, this one. Let me check real quick. Or is it a Carca? Carno. Taurus. Possibly. Let me check. Level rigging. Yep. So the next one is going to be the Carno. Just open it here. So, yep. And then we're gonna see it. This, the Carno, most likely we're gonna have a better topology, so I'll be able to do some more interesting things in it. One thing that I would like to do in that one is to add like auto balance, maybe. That would be interesting. Something just to get the dinosaur balanced in the points that are hitting the ground. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. So, yeah, let me save this. Indeed. I'm gonna have to do some tests to see how it goes. Try to make it a little bit in an easier way, maybe. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. And if you got all the way here, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. You can also help the channel with donations, or you can get some good quality assets from our stores. And if you would like to see some more 3D content, you can join us in our Discord server. Yeah, I think that's basically all for today then. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.